Paris? Just saying the name feels like a promise. A promise of romance, sparkling lights, buttery croissants, and streets that whisper stories of history, art, and love. The city of love and lights has captured hearts for centuries. And if you've ever dreamed of visiting, you know it's not just a trip. It's a lifelong memory waiting to happen. But here's the real question. With so much to see, where do you even start? Which places truly define Paris? Buckle up. We're uncovering the top 10 spots that make Paris unforgettable, magical, and timeless. 10. Sainte Chapelle. Ready to be dazzled like never before? Sainte Chapelle is often overshadowed by Notre Dame, but step inside and you'll be speechless. This 13th century Gothic chapel is famous for its 15 towering stained glass windows. When sunlight pours in, the walls glow like a rainbow. Every detail from the delicate patterns to the soaring arches feels like stepping inside a jewel box. Visit on a sunny day for the full kaleidoscope effect. Why visit? Because Sainte Chapelle is a hidden jewel of light and color that feels straight from heaven. 9. Le Marais. Want to see Paris where history and hip meet hand in hand? Le Marais is one of Paris's oldest districts, but today it's also one of the liveliest. Think historic mansions standing beside trendy boutiques, falafel shops next to chic bars, and cobblestone lanes buzzing with energy. Stroll through Place des Vosges, the oldest square in Paris, or dive into the Picasso Museum for artistic inspiration. Foodies don't miss La du Falafel, a local legend for quick, delicious bites. Why visit? Because Le Marais is where Paris reinvents itself daily. Historic, stylish, and delicious all at once. 8. Palace of Versailles. Ever dreamed of living like a king or queen? Just 40 minutes outside Paris, the Palace of Versailles feels like stepping into another world. Golden gates, mirrored halls, grand ballrooms, and endless gardens. It's pure opulence on display. Walk through the Hall of Mirrors, admire the king's apartments, and then lose yourself in the fountains and sculptures of the palace gardens. You'll almost hear the whispers of Louis XIV's court echoing in the halls. Why visit? Because Versailles offers a royal escape into France's most glittering history, all just a short train ride away. 7. Musée d'Orsay. Love Monet, Van Gogh, or Degas? This is your paradise. Housed in a former Beaux-Arts train station, the Musée d'Orsay is as beautiful as its art collection. Inside, impressionist masterpieces dazzle the eyes. Think Monet's water lilies, Van Gogh's self-portraits, and Degas' ballet dancers. Don't miss the museum's giant clock window. It frames the Seine like a living painting. And yes, the rooftop terrace offers a secret, stunning view of Paris. Why visit? Because the Musée d'Orsay is a masterpiece of art, architecture, and atmosphere all rolled into one. 6. Seine River Cruise. What if you could see Paris sparkle from the water? The Seine flows like a ribbon through the heart of Paris, and a river cruise is the ultimate way to experience the city's romance. Glide past the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, and Musée d'Orsay while sipping wine or enjoying dinner. Day cruises show Paris's architecture in full light, while night cruises reveal a glittering cityscape that feels like stepping into a dream. Book a sunset cruise. The golden hour paints Paris in colors you'll never forget. Why visit? Because a Seine cruise lets you see the city of love from its most romantic angle, on the water. 5. Champs-Élysées and Arc de Triomphe. Ready to walk the most glamorous street in the world? The Champs-Élysées is not just a boulevard, it's Paris's red carpet. Stretching from Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe, it's lined with luxury shops, chic cafes, and people buzzing with energy. At the end stands the mighty Arc de Triomphe, Napoleon's tribute to his victories. Climb its 284 steps, and you'll see Paris's famous star-shaped street layout spread before you. Why visit? Because the Champs-Élysées is Paris's glamorous spine, where history meets high fashion under one sky. 4. Montmartre and Sacré-Cœur. Craving Paris's artistic heartbeat? Head to Montmartre. Once the stomping ground of legends like Picasso and Van Gogh, Montmartre is a maze of cobblestone streets, quirky cafes, and live art at every corner. At the hill's summit, the stunning Sacré-Cœur Basilica glows white against the sky, offering sweeping views across the city. But the real charm? Wandering. Sit at a café terrace, watch artists sketch at Place du Tertre, and let the bohemian vibe sink in. Why visit? Because Montmartre is where Paris's soul sings the loudest. Half history, half romance, and entirely unforgettable. 3. Notre Dame Cathedral. Want to step straight into a medieval fairy tale? Notre Dame is more than just a cathedral. It's a symbol of Paris's resilience. Despite the devastating 2019 fire, its Gothic towers still dominate Ile de la Cité. The facade, the rose windows, the gargoyles, all whisper stories of centuries past. Though full restoration is ongoing, just standing before Notre Dame is awe-inspiring. Walk along the Seine to see its silhouette reflected in the water. Why visit? Because Notre Dame tells the soulful story of Paris's medieval heart, and you can feel its magic even from the outside. 2. Louvre Museum. Ever dreamed of locking eyes with the Mona Lisa herself? The Louvre is not just a museum, it's the world's largest treasure chest of art. With more than 35,000 works on display, it feels endless. From ancient Egyptian relics to Renaissance masterpieces, every step leads you deeper into history and imagination. Highlights? Of course, the Mona Lisa, but don't stop there. Say hello to the Venus de Milo, marvel at the winged victory of Samothrace, and admire the grand glass pyramid designed by architect I.M. Pei. Visit on Wednesday or Friday evenings when the museum stays open later and the crowds thin out. Why visit? Because if you skip the Louvre, you miss a cultural pilgrimage. A walk through human creativity at its finest. 1. Eiffel Tower. Can you even imagine Paris without the Eiffel Tower? Impossible. This 324-meter iron masterpiece was built for the 1889 World's Fair, and today it stands tall as the heartbeat of Paris. Whether you climb the stairs or glide up by elevator, the reward is the same. Breathtaking, panoramic views of golden rooftops stretching as far as the eye can see. But wait until night falls. As the sun sets, the Eiffel Tower bursts into life with thousands of sparkling lights. For 5 magical minutes every hour, Paris itself seems to glitter. Couples hold hands, friends snap selfies, and travelers whisper, "Wow." Book skip-the-line tickets online to avoid the wait. And don't miss a picnic at Champs de Mars, the green park right at the tower's feet. Why visit? Because the Eiffel Tower isn't just a monument, it's the soul of Paris, and no trip is complete without it. Why is Paris called the city of love and lights? Because every corner tells a story. The Eiffel Tower sparkles, the Seine whispers, the Louvre inspires. Paris is not just a city you visit, it's a city that lives inside you forever. Visit in spring, April, May, or fall, September, October, for mild weather and fewer crowds. In Paris, you don't just see landmarks, you feel magic in the air. And once you've been, you'll always carry a little piece of Paris in your heart. So here's the real question. Which of these top 10 Parisian gems will you visit first? Love exploring? Subscribe now, add your thoughts in the comments, and get ready for more travel content soon. Thank you.